Shalom Israel, Most High Christ, bless him. I was a Tazawan. I got my brother. Introduce yourself, man.
My name is Delbert Clark.
All
From
praise.
New York City.
All praise.
We out here.
Wow, okay. From where? My bad, bro.
A place called Jamaica. Tribe of Benjamin.
But you know he's from the tribe of Benjamin. All praises. Basically, we just want to get some insight from the brother, what he thought about the camp, what brought him into the truth. Basically, like a recap. So, brother, just go ahead and what really brought you into the truth? What brought you searching for brothers of the same mind?
When I was driving by, I seen the fringes. I haven't been wearing my fringes, and I knew that you knew who you really are. This is the truth right here. That we are the true living 12 tribes of Israel. Everyone believes that they're nations, or like Puerto Rican, or Haitian, or Dominican, or American. There's none of those things. How can you be an American? It's named after Amerigo Vespucci. Amerigo Vespucci was the person who drew the map. He never came to this side of the world. So it's not, it don't have nothing to do with Amerigo Vespucci. So I'm not an American.
All praise.
I might have been, my children might have been born on this soil called America, but we're not Americans. We are the true and living Israelites of the 12 tribes of Israel. This is the real truth right here. If there's any way for everyone to listen to this, I don't know. I mean, we're in Florida right now, and I came from Harlem, the Universal School of Practical Knowledge. That's where I learned this from. In 1986.
You said in Harlem, right?
In Harlem. This is where I learned this from. And it's the same exact thing. Study this right here. All of this right here. This is very true. Look, the 12 tribes of Israel, these are who they are. So you're not who you say you are. Who you think you are, you're not who you are.
Verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him.
You know how to love God?
Love myself, I love everyone around me.
I'm gonna show you, we're gonna show you what love is.
Keep going.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments.
Now go back to Deuteronomy 10 and 12. So you got to understand that loving God is keeping his commandments.
That's right.
So you got to understand, you know that you're an Israelite, there's a requirement of you. Start back from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Speaking to you.
Yeah.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
You're supposed to fear the judgments of God.
Right.
To walk in all his ways, and to love him.
Which means what?
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments of the Lord.
You hear that? You got to keep the commandments of God. We're going to give you some simple laws of God. You understand? Give me Numbers 15 to 38. Because you got to understand, have you been reading the Bible on your own? Every day? Hold that, give me Psalms 1, 11 and 10. Because you got to understand something. With your reading, you got to get some understanding. And we're going to show you how you're supposed to get that understanding.
Bring it out.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
When you fear God, yeah, you're going to fear the judgments of God. You're going to open up that book and read like you've been doing, though.
Right.
But hey, guess what?
A good understanding.
A good what?
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Hey, did you understand what that last part? Hey, read that again.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do.
Oh, that do is an action word. You understand that? It's an action word. You got to do
his commandments.
You got to do the commandments of the Most High. You understand? We're going to give you a simple law that you're violating right now, all right?
Numbers chapter 15, verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
God told us, command them to make them what? You know fringes are these.
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
Right.
I know the women fringes.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
That means forever, because we still generating, right?
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So if you look down here at all these men, they got a ribbon of blue along the border of the fringes.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, and that you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
So you can look upon these fringes and remember to do the commandments of God. You understand?
So Brother Clark, you basically known you was an Israelite, right?
Yes.
So what I want to kind of stress the point is, back in the days, that was like, I guess, IUIC, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay, so them brothers, they kept the laws, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So from that time to this time, what changed in you? Because not to point out or nothing, but you know, like, you said you saw brothers being around more believing brothers and sisters, you know, your family and stuff like that.
Right.
It stressed you to keep the laws. What happened from that time to now? You know what I'm saying?
Well, for me personally, for me personally, during that time, I was younger and I didn't have the responsibilities of a family. And this truth is very dangerous. So now, it's not like you can really find a church to express these type of things to people, because people are not going to believe you.
Right, that's true too.
So now when we go to an Orthodox church, like all of the Baptist church or any type of church that you go to, they're not going to be teaching you the real truth. They're not going to teach you these things. So when I go to church, I've been to my parents' church, I went to Seventh-day Adventist church, Baptist church, and I asked them.
IUIC, where they keeping the laws, is what I'm saying.
Right, but when I go to those churches, I've been going to those churches and they don't understand those rules or those laws.
Right, yeah, right.
I asked them what tribe do you belong to, and they don't understand that in the church. The regular church don't understand these things. So they kind of drew me away from there, and then there's no regular church for me to go to. And I started getting older, and I know that I have knowledge of self, and I've grown to understand the Most High. I have a personal relationship with God who created all of the heaven and earth. So right for me right now, I'm comfortable in myself, and I can share this.
Well, you say you're comfortable, but when it comes up to God's laws, like, you know, we got to keep it friendly.
Yeah.
You saw them.
Right.
You know, from that time to now, you got to get that together. So your relationship, you may know of God, but we all know that we got to do better towards God. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, we know we got to have a beard on our face. That's what I'm trying to ask you. From that time in the days of like Harlem, whatever, the IUIC school, what have you adapted from this? And you automatically saw the laws like the fringes, right? Or brothers with beards that gave you to, you know, that brought you to us. So we're trying to get you in that same mindset as well. It's like, this is home, you know what I'm saying? But when you're in the house, you're gonna walk, you're gonna be exactly how God wants you to be in His house. See, you can't just be comfortable how you want to be comfortable. But you understand that, though, right?
I understand that.
All right. So you know things. We got to get things in order.
Tat on your neck too, right?
Yeah, don't do that no more. Right. Can't do that no more.
Yeah,
so, yeah, like I said, we used to do things, but we don't do them no more. You may have used to eat pork. As he said, I had a tat on my neck. Don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I wish I could take it off. I'll try to. But you know what I mean? You won't find me in that parlor no more. So if you got a beard, grow it. If you eating pork, stop it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to make the point, is that from that time to this time, they didn't do you a good service because you were supposed to continue to keep the law.
Yeah, but them is simple things that you're doing.
Right.
Those are things that you do, because Most High not gonna the Most High at the end of the day is not gonna recognize the things that you do. He's gonna recognize that you accept Him as being the Lord of your life. Regardless, you saved by grace.
You gotta
not by deeds. We're saved by grace.
You got a scripture
only the Most High could forgive you.
So we're gonna explain what grace is, because we gotta understand with Christ, grace don't mean that I got unlimited time.
No.
But we all are indebted to do the commandments.
Right.
So we owe God righteousness no matter what.
Right.
So yeah, we have grace.
Right.
But don't mean that we can just let that be our
you
gospel.
can't keep going and going
Let's
and
get
going.
grace real quick.
Shall we sin
Let's get grace
for the
real
sake of
quick.
sin?
Right.
Shall we sin for the sake of sin?
Absolutely not.
No.
Timothy, 1 Timothy. Timothy. Titus chapter 2, verse 11. So you're absolutely right. Christ, he came and gave us grace.
But we can't sin for the sake of sin.
But like we like to say this a lot, we ain't got that much grace here on earth. We got it, but it ain't that much. So don't waste it, you know what I'm saying?
I used to be the one screaming over there, you know.
Titus.
Come back home.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 11.
Yeah.
For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men.
Everybody. Because look, in the kingdom of heaven, everybody gonna be keeping God's laws. I hope you know that. It's an order. God, Christ, the children of Israel, and the nations under us, right? But everybody gonna be keeping God's laws, no matter what. So judgment gotta start at us first. Because why? Remember, we were the examples of God's commandments. So us being the examples, we was that beacon of light. That's why you saw the fringes, you was like, oh snap, there go my people. So here we go. Wait a minute. So since you seen our people, you seen, okay, I gotta get something right within these brothers. Let me learn. Read on real quick for the brother.
Teaching us that denying
grace
ungodliness.
teaches you to do what?
That denying ungodliness.
How do you deny ungodliness? So you stay comfortable, like you said?
Yeah,
or do you deny it? So
no,
what's up? Now see, I'm not pressing it on you.
No.
You gotta keep it in your mind.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I know I'm in sin with God because my relationship with him right now may not be good and I shouldn't be comfortable, but I know I gotta get stuff right. So since I gotta get stuff right, Lord, you know what? I love you so much. Let me get things right. You know, I'm gonna wear the fringes, I'm gonna wear the beard, I'm gonna stop eating pork because I love you. Not for my gratification, but you're doing what you can to please God. It's your work. You understand? You understand that? Read on.
That denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world.
When?
In this present world.
At this time, when this was written, it was for that time.
Yeah.
But he was written it for this time.
Yeah.
In this present world, you gotta live. You got grace, but you gotta live righteously. You owe God righteousness, godliness. You owe him to keep his commandments. So your relationship with him, weigh that in the balance and see if you need to do things better or good, and don't get comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even with us right now, I don't think we got it all together, bro. We don't. We getting things right. Your brother dealing with stuff, I'm dealing with stuff, but we know what we're dealing with. You understand? Don't hide it. Don't hide your sin. Don't ignore it. Acknowledge it and fix it. Mortify it. Edit it. That's what we're trying to grow.
Yeah, because I already went past the sin though, because that was not a sin to me. Like I'm past that. I'm trying to.
You saying to
I'm on the inside of me now.
No, hold on, wait a minute.
I'm trying to change me
But
now.
God said do it outwardly. Because you have to show God that you love him by keeping his commandments. Christ wore fringes. You Christ-like? You believe in Christ? Do what he say do. So inwardly, Christ didn't have no fringes inside.
Yeah.
He didn't have no inside fringes in his stomach or nothing on his border of his waistline.
Showed it.
He showed it because God said, children of Israel, Christ was of the tribe of Judah, wear my fringes. So all of that, that's Christianity. Hold on, wait a minute.
No.
Wait. Come on.
Speak on it.
You can't have that mindset to where now it's in me now. I'm past that. You're not past that. You're actually behind it. You know what I'm saying? You need to catch up to it. Keep God's commandments. Don't think like that. That's the wrong way of thinking. You have to show that you love God.
So now
you love Christ? Let me get that. You love him?
So that was a literal thing he meant, fringes.
Absolutely.
It was a literal fringes.
Absolutely. Where did he say wear it on the inside? Where is it? I'm gonna give you something right now too. It says, rend your heart and not your rend your hearts and not your garments. That don't mean that the garments we wore was insignificant. Christ was just saying, outside of you wearing them physically, get your mind right. Because you can wear them and your mind is tainted.
Yeah.
So if you already understand that I'm gonna wear them because I'm pleasing God, your mind is right. Not just saying I'm not gonna wear them and I'm comfortable because it's in the inside. No. So you see what I'm trying to say?
This is the real truth right here. Everyone needs to learn who you are.
That's right. All right, so
because the world is upside down. Left is right, right is left. Up is down, down is up.
All praise.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.